Defeat here at MK Dons?
I don't like it, but it's part, but that's just me. I don't like losing. But again, I said to the players when we go in the change room, as and when we do lose, we've got to learn. Again, I thought we started the game okay, caused them a few problems. Great chance for Harry Smith. Took the goal. Millsy took the goal exceptionally well. And then we just needed to tighten up a little bit. Again, a little bit of fatigue from the efforts from Saturday kicks in. But no, there's lots of things that we can take out of the game.
I wouldn't want to make excuses for you, but you did lose players when you were in front. You lost Mills, then you lost Harry Smith, and I think Rakic may have picked up an injury as well. How much of a blow to your continuity was that? How much did that disrupt you?
Again, I think that's the opportunity then that some other players need to step up and get the minutes that they desperately crave as well.
Can I ask? I must ask you about the injuries. The folks at home are going to be keen to know what the state of play is with certain players ahead of the big league kick-off on Saturday. You've got a raft of players now potentially out for the weekend game. How many of those might be back and in contention for Wimbledon? We could name almost an entire side of players that have picked up little knocks in the last few weeks.
Yeah, it would be all right.
I think they want a bit more than that.
Yeah.
I mean, Adams, Hoskins, McWilliams, you got Smith struggling tonight. Any of those likely to feature on Saturday? You give me one of your smiles, aren't you?
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, I'm not going to give you anything. But what I will say is we'll be competitive on Saturday.
Yeah.
And we will do everything. There's little knocks and bits and pieces which you're going to get from playing two competitive games in a short space of time. But that's what we're trying to build in the football club is robust players that can play with little niggles and little knocks and little bumps and bruises. And again, we just said there, start the season Saturday. Grab your shirt.
Just a final one on this. Any regrets about playing what was a pretty strong side tonight? It was pretty much the same side as Saturday against Cardiff in the League Cup. Any regrets about playing such a strong team?
No, it's one of those. Every game that we go into, I will be competitive, and I will put out in my mind a competitive team. I think that's not being respectful or disrespectful to the competition. It's just purely as an opportunity for me, the players, to represent the football club. And every opportunity we get, we will be competitive.
Let's look ahead to Saturday. AFC Wimbledon, first League One fixture for the Cobbers since 2018. Exciting for you to manage a side in League One, having got the Cobbers up via the playoffs last season. Yeah,
there might be some little twists and turns before Saturday's game as well. So no, as a football club, we're looking forward to being competitive this season. And again, the first game of the season is always a big occasion. Look forward to it as a player. Look forward to it as a coach, and definitely look forward to it as a manager.
You say twists and turns. Do I take it that means potentially more transfers, more players through the door at the PTS?
You like to read things into them.
I want you to explain that phrase. You say twists and turns. Explain, if you don't mind.
No, well, again, the selection for the team is not complete yet. There's places up for grabs. Again, first game of the season, we will be competitive. We've got a plan. We understand how we want to play. Obviously, now the next couple of days is about recovery, and then Thursday we start working on our game plan going into the game. Obviously, we'll have a roll call on Thursday. The ones that are fit and able, and then the preparation start.
You couldn't register your new signing, Benny Ashley Seal, for tonight's game, but he's available for selection for the weekend.
Yep, Ben is available for selection. Joe Nuttall's available for selection, or close to being available. Again, amazing things can happen in 24 hours, can't they?
Well, they certainly can. Just tell us a little bit about your new signing, Ashley Seal. He sounds very exciting. He sounds like a player that can make a big impact.
Yeah, he's a player that's on a development curve, and he sees us as his next step in his progression. Big, strong, powerful, can score goals, needs to adapt his style of play into our style of play, which we'll see him facing the ball more, facing their goal more. And again, it's one of those. It's getting the right combination, and him understanding our fundamentals. And again, I think he's a bright lad as well, and he understands where the goal is, and he understands how we want him to play. Talking to him, he's enthusiastic, he's hungry, and I like that. Yeah. As a team, there's going to be times when we do make the wrong decisions or we do make errors. Again, like I said before, when things don't go well, we've got a very adept learning environment whereby we're not critical, we learn.
And I hate to mention this stat, but the Cobbers don't have a great opening day record. They haven't won in the opening day since 2015.
But now you have mentioned it.
Now you mentioned it. Now I've mentioned it.
Can you explain that to me?
Now I've mentioned it. You're going to break
what are you trying to
break that
read
hoodoo, Keith, with a win against the Dons on Saturday. It'd be nice, wouldn't it, to set the season off to a winning start?
Yeah. Again, I'm not a big believer in what's gone on previously. We make our own history at this football club, and we're part of our future. And again, it's something to look forward to. Again, I keep saying it. We will be competitive.